As a watch content creator, do you know what makes me happy? That people are finally realizing the proper categorization of what goes on their wrist. That smartwatches are not watches but tech gadgets that need regular charging, and proper watches are the ones that predominantly and traditionally tell time. And in this category, the mechanical ones, especially the affordable watches, are the ones that are keeping us true and grounded to the old school ways. It is so refreshing to know that in 2025, people who were once crazy about smartwatches are now considering automatic watches for their wrist, and brands such as Ratio have a role to play in converting these tech maniacs. Ratio has been redefining value for money, especially in the affordable segment, and watch collectors like me are the beneficiaries. Namaste everybody. The Ratio Freediver Automatic is one of the watches that I have started recommending to people who are looking to buy their first automatic watch, and to people looking to add an affordable yet premium looking automatic to their collection. Of course, there are a few brand options in the price range, but with Ratio's Freediver you get top of the line specs which sets them apart from their competition. You get a few color options for the Freediver, so you can find the one that is of your taste and that which suits your personality. Of these two, the mint green has grabbed a lot of attention over the past month, and rightly so. It's funky and stands out, but that doesn't take anything away from the simplicity of the white dial. It stands out in equal measure. This Ratio Freediver Automatic is priced at rupees 8,600, and you get a few colors to choose from, and one of these colors will be the first prize in our giveaway that kicks off in 3 days. You also have the smaller version for women priced at rupees 8,300. That will definitely work for men with smaller wrists. And if you prefer a quartz, then both men and women have choices for that as well. You get 2 years international warranty, which adds to the value of your purchase. Let's dive right into the review. Let's first look at what I feel are the positives. For the price, the build quality is exceptional. The 43.5mm case made of 316L stainless steel is brushed on top, which is my favorite finishing on a watch, but on the sides it is polished, which I will accept even though I'm not a fan of polished finish. The curving from the lugs transitioning to the Toblerone like crown guards is nice work. I like chunky looking watches, and if you do too, then the 13mm thickness is a feature you will love. The diver style unidirectionally rotating bezel with aluminum bezel insert does a good job. The knurling, even though polished, offers good grip for smooth operation, and the ratcheting sound is not as crisp, but it still sounds good. The crystal is sapphire with anti-reflective coating, which adds to the value of an automatic watch in this price range, and this is one of the features people expect no matter what price they pay for an automatic watch. I like simplicity, and this simple caseback art with the engraving of a Freediver represents this model. Because it's a diver, you get the screw lock caseback and screw lock crown. The dial is crisp and practical in that it is legible in all light conditions thanks to the applied geometric indices and large hands set against the light and plain dial. The geometric hour markers on divers have become a cliche, but it works when the offering is of quality. The minute markers are aligned with the markers on the bezel. The red minute hand stands out against the light dial, and the length ensures it hits the minute markers so you can tell the exact minute at a glance. The branding on the dial at the 12 o'clock position and the model name text of automatic and 200-meter water resistance at the 6 o'clock position are perfect font sizes so as to not cause too much clutter on an otherwise neat and crisp dial. For the price, you are getting a reliable and a known workhorse of a movement in Seiko NS35 automatic with hand winding. This comes with 40 hours power reserve on full wind and has seconds hacking capability for precise time setting. The Lume is pretty good on this one. It looks like it's Japanese C3, but I'm not sure. It glows bright green when activated. It lasts for a long time from prolonged activation. I turn on the incandescent light in my room at 6 p.m. and I turn them off at 11 p.m. p.m. to go to bed with this watch on my desk. At around 3 a.m. there is practical glow to tell time, and that's what you want from your watch Lume. I like the ratio branding on the dial, the seconds hand counterbalance, the crown and the buckle, the little details that elevate the aesthetics of the watch and represent it. The bracelet is decent, but I would love to see Ratio offer other styles such as the Jubilee. The diver style fold over clasp with an extra flap for added security is a good choice. The wearing experience is smooth and it doesn't get stuck. The micro adjustment options are always a pro for bracelets, so you can get that snug fit. I have thoroughly enjoyed wearing this Ratio Freediver Automatic on my 6.8-inch wrist. I have worn this around the house for hours. I have worn this on casual occasions, and guess what? I have enjoyed wearing this at the gym for my weight training, which may have offended my G-Shocks in my collection, but hey, you wear what makes you feel good and what you think is practical regardless of what people say. The heft of the watch feels amazing on the wrist, feels very premium. For the price, you are already getting way more than you asked for, but still there are a couple of things that could be improved at no extra cost. Now this is what I feel, but you could feel differently. Sometimes to add function, you need to sacrifice aesthetics and symmetry. If you care for added functionality, then the date window makes sense to you. The movement comes with it, but I wish it were a tad bigger so as to match the size of the indices and to also ensure the date numerals don't hit the borders on the inside. It looks cramped in. I also wish they offered a few no date pieces by not carving that window for date, because I love symmetry and I love simplicity. I am not a fan of the overly exposed blob of Lume on the bezel, because these can get knocked out easily or scraped off, and then you won't be able to tell the zero position in the dark. I wish they tucked it away in the bezel. And also this blob of Lume doesn't glow as bright and as long as the indices. A case size that's in between the 35mm of the women's Freediver Automatic and the 43.5mm of this would be a welcome addition. A 40mm Freediver maybe. This will sell like hotcakes, as there is a huge demand for 40mm watches. There you go. This was my review based on my experience wearing this Ratio Freediver Automatic over the last month. And if you've been following me on Instagram, you've seen how many times this has popped up in my stories, because I have enjoyed wearing this. This has been a watch for many an occasion, casual, formal and gym. If you are in the market for an automatic diver, then the Ratio Freediver Automatic should be on your list, as it's bang for bucks, an absolute value for money. Share this with a friend who likes automatic watches, who collects automatic watches, and also with someone who wears only smart watches. So you can send this video to them in hopes that you can convert them. And also remember, the giveaway starts in 3 days, 2nd of May, Friday. This is for people residing in India. You stand a chance to win one of 3 watches. 2 of them are being sponsored by Ratio. They are kind enough to sponsor this upcoming giveaway, and I will see you on the next one. Till then, stay tuned and stay classy.